3 months ago, I was on a Zoom call with 11 successful multimillionaires. From this call, I gained 2 new clients and 2 new mentors. All this happened because one person connected me to them. This shows the power of networking. I used 5 key principles to make this happen. Hey guys, welcome back to the Cloud Media. Today we are summarizing the book Never Eat Alone. In 1970s, the steel industry collapsed and many people lost their jobs. Keith Ferrazzi's father was unemployed for 6 months and his mother worked multiple jobs to support the family. Seeing his family struggle, Keith started his first job at age 11, carrying golf club for rich people at a local golf course. Watching these wealthy people, Keith kept wondering why some people become so rich while others never do. Keith realized that the reason rich people stay rich is that they help each other a lot. Their kids go to the best schools, get internships at top companies and support each other's ideas. Some might call this nepotism. You can either complain about it or learn to use it to your advantage. At age 11, Keith understood that poverty isn't just about not having money. It's also about not having social connections. The more you try to do things alone, the slower your progress will be. No matter how smart, talented or rich you are, you can't do everything by yourself. Building a career without a strong social network is like building a house out of mud. It will have weak foundation and might collapse at any time. A survey of 282 people showed that 56% got their job through personal contacts, 19% through ads, and only 10% on their own. This shows how important it is to have a strong network. Keith Ferrazzi understood this and added the millionaires he met at the golf course to his network. Today, Keith is an expert in relationship, collaboration, and networking. He has over 5,000 connections, including leader of big companies, influencer, media personalities, and even president of different countries. When Keith was just 11 years old, he connected with many millionaires by not keeping track of what he did for them. So the first point is, don't keep score. Every day, he arrived at the golf course half an hour early to study every details, where the flag were placed, how the grass was cut, and more. When golfers asked for advice on which club to use, Keith had all the answer. He knew about the wind, the ball roll, and more. By helping these millionaires achieve their goals, they later helped Keith succeed. Building connection is about giving and receiving. It's a two-way street. Always be ready to help others when they ask for small favors. Relationships are like muscle. The more you use them, the stronger they get. The more you help others, the more likely they are to help you in return. The author advises that a skilled networker doesn't ask, "How can you help me?" but rather, "How can I help you?" It's important not to keep score of what you gave. Whether it's time, money, expertise or experience, share generously with others because they'll often reciprocate in the future. Even if someone can't help you directly, they might speak positively about you to others who could help you later on. Build relationships before you need them. Imagine you have an old friend who rarely talks to you, doesn't want to meet, and doesn't even wish you on your birthday. Then one night at 2 a.m., you get a call. Your friend is in jail and needs bail, and you are the only one who can help. Would you help him? You might hesitate because you feel they only reached out when they needed something, not when he valued your friendship. Many people make the mistake of only contacting others when they needed something. They meet lots of people at events, exchange number and LinkedIn profiles, but then they don't follow up or stay in touch. Later on, when they needed a favor, they suddenly call or message these contacts, who might not even remember them anymore. Good networking is opposite of this. It's about connecting with people before you needed their help. This builds trust and understanding, which forms the foundation of a strong network. Bill Chilton used this approach before becoming president. As a 22-year-old student, he made it a habit to carry a notebook. Each evening, he would write down the names of people he met and what they talked about. This helped him remember details so that when he met them again, he could recall their name and previous conversations. Building a network takes time and patience. It's not about rushing to gain trust. It's more like running a marathon than a sprint. To succeed, focus on building trust and understanding before expecting result. This involves finding common interest and using them as a relationship glue. Have you ever had a conversation where you felt the other person wasn't interested? Maybe they are distracted looking at their phone or just seem bored. Despite trying harder to impress or saying something fascinating, it often doesn't work. Similarly, if someone talks to you about topics you are not into, like politics or reality TV, it's hard to connect without common ground. Conversation flees out quickly. To make meaningful connections, aim to be someone others remember positively. Find topics or activities that both of you enjoy and can engage in equally. This way, networking becomes more natural and you'll meet interesting people along the way. Fourth point is super connectors. Super connectors are people who know a lot of other people. For example, you might have a friend who can't directly help you but knows someone who can, and that person knows someone else, creating a chain of connections that eventually gets you the help you need. In the 1960s, psychologist Stanley Milgram studied this by sending letters through networks in Omaha, finding that most ended up in the hands of just 3 people, super connectors, who were linked to everyone else. When networking, you will encounter 2 types of people: mentor, who will teach you and help you grow, and super connectors, who have vast networks that can benefit you greatly. Adding a super connector to your network can significantly expand your opportunities. Alternatively, you can become a super connector yourself by connecting many people together, as Louis House did early in his career, which helped him become a leader in his field. Networking might seem selfish if you are just focused on what you can get from others. However, think of it in terms of tactical empathy. Like in therapy, where psychiatrists listen deeply to understand their patient's feeling without judgment, even if they grasp the issue quickly, they keep asking questions to show their care. The empathy builds a strong connection because people need to feel understood to connect. In medicine, doctors who listen carefully before diagnosing often provide more effective treatment. Similarly, in networking, if you show genuine interest in other worlds and understand their concerns, they'll be more comfortable with you. Empathy isn't just about using people, it's about seeing them as individuals with feelings, hopes, and dreams. When you connect on this level, your network becomes strong and supportive, where people help each other grow. Good communication skills are key in making this connection meaningful. Thanks for watching till the end, and if you like it, then check out my other video on stop wasting time. That's all for now. See you in the next video.